Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The vision of Doral Academy Charter Middle High School is to set the standard for outstanding student achievement while providing a safe and nurturing academic environment.
Rise and shine, Firebirds!
I'm Dinesha Gonzalez.
And I'm Alyssa Lashes. Today's Friday, October 25th, 2024.
And we thank you for joining us this morning for the 8th episode of the 6th season of our weekly show, The Rise.
As we commence the spooky festivities, let's take a look at what we have coming up on today's episode. Testing how easily our Firebirds get scared.
Highlighting ways to stay safe this Halloween.
And upcoming games and senior nights as the end of the fall sports season gets scarily close.
All this and more coming up on this haunting edition of
The Rise.
In 3, 2, 1.
That night, Romeo got into a fight dahil ba hindi exile.
Alicia, looks like this weekend's forecast might be scarier than our costumes.
That's right, Tanesha. Today you can expect a few clouds and a slight chance of rain. Expect a high of 84 and a low of 74.
But as we head into Saturday and Sunday, the skies are looking a bit more haunted with an overcast hanging around and another slight chance of rain. If you've got any plans for this spooky weekend, make sure to keep an eye out on the sky.
After that gloomy weather report, we could use some thrilling news.
Well, don't fret, Alicia, because if you're looking for a frightfully fun time, this Friday, our Fiber TV's annual Fright Night Film Festival will be held in the auditorium at 7 p.m.
This year, we'll be doing a mystery solving between several thrilling short film pieces. It's a night full of chills, thrills, and suspense. Tickets are $12 pre-sale and $15 at the door. So make sure to grab yours and don't miss out on the excitement.
Sounds like an eerie night full of mystery and suspense. But if you think Friday Night is spooky, wait until you hear about a scare-off our Firebirds are having.
That's totally right, Danesha. Two of our very brave students are going head-to-head in a game to see who can scare the most people around school. Let's get an inside look to see the spine-chilling competition and see who's making the biggest jump scares.
Hey Firebirds, I'm Alana.
I'm Noah.
And today we're going to be competing against each other to see who can scare the most people.
I'm gonna win.
Oh my god, I'm so scared. What are you eating? I want to be on camera. Wait, but what are you eating?
Oh! Oh. Okay. No!
Who is behind me, bro? I know you're there.
I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. I'm scared right now. I'm scared.
Hey guys, be quiet, please.
Bro, how did you know?
That scare-off is definitely going to keep us on the edge. But before we get too jumpy, let's make sure we're up to speed on everything else happening around campus.
Absolutely, Danesha. We've officially commenced a new quarter and have a full itinerary full of things to look forward to.
So before we get too spooked, let's make sure we're all caught up on what's happening around school.
This Saturday, our Slam Poetry Club is hosting an open mic night from 6 to 9 p.m. in Macondo downtown, including empanadas and coffee. There will be a $10 entry.
Next Tuesday in the gym, there will be the annual Hoopin' Halloween event from 6 to 8 p.m. Make sure not to miss this thrilling event full of games, contests, and costume prizes.
And lastly, most colleges' early action and early decision deadlines are November 1st. so make sure to have completed your application by then.
Now that we're all caught up with the latest happenings, let's talk about the importance of staying safe this Halloween.
That's right. Whether you're out trick-or-treating or heading out to a spooky event, safety is key. So let's take a moment to dive into the important Halloween safety tips to make sure everyone has a fun and safe night.
With Halloween approaching, it's exciting to dress up and enjoy a night out with friends, but it's essential to keep safety measures in mind to ensure a safe celebration.
Okay, and then the last word that we have
It's a little bit different than when I was trick-or-treating. I feel like when I was growing up, like back in the Stone Age, that there were a lot of houses that celebrated Halloween so that you could go with your friends from house to house, neighborhood to neighborhood. I think one of the things now that we worry about is where she's going to be trick-or-treating, right? We want to make sure that that area is a safe area. This year she wants to trick-or-treat at Doral or in Doral. So I feel like that's a really good community where there's going to be a lot of people. There's probably going to be like safety presence, police presence. So I think that that's going to be a good thing, as if she was just going to a neighborhood where we didn't really know what was going on.
It's essential to check an area before heading out on Halloween to stay aware of your surroundings and be mindful of what you're consuming.
So some precautions you could take during Halloween are really checking your candy. People typically put some things into the candy, so it's super important that you do that to make sure you stay safe.
Before indulging in candy on Halloween night, it's important to plan ahead and decide who you'll be with to ensure a safer experience.
A lot of times it's common sense. If it feels bad, it probably is bad. So always trick-or-treat in pairs. Don't trick-or-treat by yourself. And if you don't know the house you're going to, maybe you shouldn't go to that house. Try to go to your neighbor's house that you know that are familiar with you.
Reporting for Fiber TV, I'm Ingrid Palkar.
Definitely some useful tips to keep in mind this Halloween. And speaking of wrapping things up, Alicia, our fall sports are coming to an end.
It's a bittersweet milestone for many, but with senior nights and thrilling matchups on the horizon, it's time to celebrate their hard work and dedication. Let's dive into the latest updates and highlights from the Haunted Field and Court.
Good morning, Firebirds. I'm Karina Loaiza, bringing you the latest news of our fall sports teams. To give you a sneak peek of next week on Monday, our boys golf team will be going to their district championship game at 8 a.m. in Miami Springs. For our girls golf team on Tuesday, they will be going to their district championship game at 8 a.m. in Miami Springs. Heading to the middle of the week, on Wednesday, our cross-country team will be going to their district championship at Larry and Penny. Lastly, on Thursday, our swimming team will be going to their regional championship meet at Nova. Now let's take a look at how our teams performed this week. To recap this week for our fall sports, our swimming team did an outstanding job at the district championship meet, bringing a district title for the season. Our girls volleyball team took home the win against Coral Gables in the regional quarterfinals on Wednesday and are a step closer to making it into states. Yesterday, our football team won against Southwest 55-14, bringing home the win for their senior night. Here's a few words from football senior Jason Lopez about his senior night game.
I had a great time this senior night. It was everything that I hoped for. And I'm proud of the way the team played. Everybody played great. We all did our jobs. I threw a couple touchdown passes, and I'm excited for the season and the playoffs.
Reporting for Fiber TV, I'm Karina Loaiza. Now back to your anchors.
That is all for this week's chilling edition of The Rise, and we hope to see you again next week.
Don't forget to follow us on all of our social media platforms at Fiber TV to stay updated on all our daily news.
And from all of us here at Fiber TV, we wish you a frightening Friday and a spooky weekend.